There's a technique called the invisible palm, which is that difficult that only a few magicians alive can perform it. For this, you need to palm the card, okay? And you need to be able to turn over your palm face up without showing the card that you are hiding. For this, you need to be very accurate at the exact moment that you move the card to the back of your palm, so it's not seen. And then you have to move it back again, being very precise with the movement so the angles don't show the card. Of course, it's so difficult, and you even have to be able to open your fingers or it is not an invisible palm. So, one of the hardest movements that there is in the world, and I'm going to try to perform it. For this, I'm going to use the 9 of diamonds. I'm going to lose it in the deck, so it's even harder. And of course, it's not on the bottom, it's not on the top. And actually, I'm going to use these 2 of diamonds and I'm going to leave it right there at the moment because I need the chosen card. For this, I'm going to try to find it first, and I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, there is the card. Now I'm going to palm it, and here is the tricky part. I'm going to try to push it to the back right at the moment. Okay, not bad, not bad. I have to be more natural, but I think I got the point. Okay, perfect, invisible. And now the tricky part, I have to open my finger. Okay, maybe I can open another one. Both. Okay, I almost have it. Let me try. Okay, not bad. And this is what is called an invisible palm. The card is right here, but you don't see it. Look, I can palm it again, and right here next to the card that we had at the top, I can produce your chosen card. Here it is, the 9 of diamonds next to the 2 of diamonds. Welcome to Illusion & Cards. My name is Julio Rivera, and today I'm going to teach you the invisible palm, which of course is a technique not as difficult as I made it seem in the presentation because I just acted a little bit. It's a technique that allows you to make the spectator believe that you palm a card and that you are hiding a card underneath your palm. But of course, I don't have anything. The card is here at the top. This allows you to vanish cards and reappear them anywhere you want. For example, in the pad, maybe in the box, in your pocket, or anywhere you want. So I'm going to focus on the technique so you can create your own stories and your own presentation. So grab yourself a deck of cards and let's learn it. For this technique, you are going to hold the deck on mechanics grip as usual, and you're going to contact the top card on the middle of the deck. Now you are going to push from the middle to the top left corner until you reach the edge. This will put the card perpendicular to the rest of the deck and it will be displayed in this position. Okay, you can actually use this technique to make a production if you perform it fast enough. You can make as if you are grabbing the card from the middle of the deck, then throwing it and making it appear. Okay, so I'm just pushing the card from the deck to the top. Of course, you have to make it at this angle so it looks as if the card is being produced. Now, you are going to make as if you are palming the top card. And I recommend you to practice this movement palming the card. So it's important that you understand how the hand behaves when you actually palm the card. So when you don't palm the card, you make exactly the same movement. Okay, so this makes it completely invisible. So you will be probably guessing how the technique works. It's just that the thumb goes back when I put my hand over the card. So right at the moment that I'm covering the card, that I'm supposed to palm the card, right at that moment, the thumb pushes the card back. If you time it perfect, then it will look as if you are grabbing the card. Now, to produce the card on the table, I usually make a double lift. So I have, for example, let's say the spectator chooses this card, the 9 of clubs. I control it to the top, okay, so I have it here, and I perform a double lift. So I show that it's not on top, it's not on the bottom, and these 2 cards, okay, a double lift is turning around 2 cards as one. These 2 cards, I put them on the table, okay, so it looks as it is only 1 card, but I have a random card and the chosen card. So now I make as if I'm grabbing the card from the middle, I produce it, okay, so doing this movement really fast. I pretend to grab it, performing this technique in which at the same moment that I cover the card, I push it back, okay? So I push it back right at the moment I cover, okay? This is the exposed view. I cover, and at that moment, I push the card back, okay? So this creates the illusion that I'm holding the card. In fact, I'm not holding it. And then to make it reappear, I just push this card to the side, okay? So I cover, I push the card, and then open my fingers so I can make that card appear, okay? So that's the technique, really simple, really easy. What I recommend you is to first show the spectator that you can actually palm a card this way, so they get used to this movement, okay? So you say, there's a movement that magicians use to palm cards, and then they see a real palm. So when you give them a card, control it to the top, and perform this technique, this real technique, then they don't notice anything weird, and you can make the card vanish. So this will make the movement so much better. So practice, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It's completely free. It just takes you a couple of minutes. You can do it right now, and it helps me keep motivated to upload more videos. So if you enjoy, subscribe, hit the like button, and see you next week. Bye bye.